Another thing to understand when it comes to insomnia is accepting the fact that no one else who doesn't experience this condition is going to understand you when it comes to this. No one understands insomnia. If they think it's just poor sleep, they don't understand why it controls and dictates every single one of your waking thoughts. They don't understand why going to bed scares you at nighttime. If you're in a relationship, for example, and your partner wants to go to a hotel and you're already terrified and trying to find excuses to try and get out of that holiday because you're worried about what the bed might be like, if the curtains aren't quite thick enough so it lets light into the room, if there's noise outside and you're already trying to find ways of getting out of that. If you don't share a bed with your partner, if your friends invite you out to the pub in the evening and you say no because you don't want to be stimulated before bedtime, nobody understands that insomnia is this complete obsession that dictates and controls your entire life. And so it's really helpful to kind of accept the fact that no one is going to understand what you're going through. And that's okay, because you don't really want them to find out, because the only way they're going to find out is to actually live through this. And when, you become a broken husk of yourself with no ambition and no drive, and all your kind of spark and life has gone, which happened to me, I felt a lot of guilt and shame during my own insomnia, especially when I stopped sharing a bed with my wife, and all the things that I just said about holiday. This was all stuff that I'm saying from a personal standpoint, because you completely lose everything you are as a person when you have insomnia. And no one understands it, and some people will call you lazy because of this, and some people will just kind of minimize it, and including doctors, including healthcare professionals, and you just got to accept that people don't understand it. Just like you may not understand why someone has an eating disorder, but it's very real for them. Why someone has to wash their hands 50 times before they eat a meal, but it's very real to them. These people don't understand why you're terrified of going to bed at night and all the other things that I've said. So I think it can cause a lot of anger for people with insomnia that no one seems to understand them. But accepting the fact that people aren't going to understand this is very helpful as well, because that takes away another layer of suffering.